And now, the general weather around Alaska.
We've got a pretty quiet weather pattern around the state for the next couple of days. We'll go right to the satellite imagery here. See a weak system here tracking eastward to the central Aleutians and a band of clouds here from the Pribilof Islands down across the Alaska Peninsula. Pretty good clearing here out in advance of that. Alaska Peninsula, Bristol Bay, Kodiak Island up into the western interior, as well as even off the coastline here, Nunivak Island right up into the central interior. And then a weak disturbance kicking off some clouds here over south central Alaska and clouds up along the north slope in the Arctic coast. And so some shower activity there with a weak system here sliding southeastward. They're off the coastline, and running that through again, you can see one band of showers lifting up across the central and northern panhandle today. Looks like some clearing taking place down toward Prince of Wales Island and the Queen Charlottes. Forecast for tonight continues to dry out here over the southeast coast. Still a risk of a shower right along the coastline, but nothing significant. Cloudy skies, areas of snow showers, south central Alaska, getting into the western Copper River Basin. Remainder of the interior, dry with fairly light winds. A little gusty here through the passes of the western Brooks Range, but not all that strong. Winds starting to increase on the western Arctic coast as well. And dry northeast flow keeps it fair right along the coast and even into the northern Bering Sea, St. Lawrence Island, with areas of rain and showers for the Alaska Peninsula becoming mostly snow from Adak on out to Shimia. And then for tomorrow, that same pattern here, this dry northeast flow, chilly air coming down, finally picks up enough moisture for a chance of snow showers, roughly from about the Pribilofs, but a better chance here at westward to Kiska Island. Then a mixture of precipitation up along the eastern Aleutians, just grazing the Alaska Peninsula as this system slides off to the east and the front saying way to the south. So have this weak disturbance kicking off some snow shower activity, keeping skies mostly cloudy here. South central Alaska, mostly east and south of the Alaska Range here, especially down over Prince William Sound and in toward the southern Kenai Peninsula, Kamishak Bay. Otherwise, not too bad. Partly sunny skies to the southeast coast. And for Friday, that system slides eastward here, and some moisture starts to nudge northward, bringing a chance of rain to Prince of Wales Island in the afternoon, but stays fair to the north. Partly sunny skies, Elfin Cove, over toward Yakutat and into the Copper River Basin, but cloudy for Cook Inlet. That trough here kind of gradually pushes westward. Now bring the snow into the Alaska Range, I should say the light snow and snow showers here from the lower Yukon Valley down across the Kuskokwim Valley and in toward Chillicothe Strait. Otherwise, snow showers continue mainly on the Pacific side of the Alaska Peninsula and really scatter out here for the eastern Aleutians and end as you get in toward Adak. And not too bad over the Bering Sea, light winds, dry conditions, and kind of breezy again through the passes of the Brooks Range here, mostly on the west side. Western Arctic coast, a little breezy, and high pressure dries it out here for the western Aleutians ahead of the next system. You can see just coming onto the chart there that 24 hours later for Saturday afternoon pushes eastward here, bringing gale force winds and rain into the central Aleutian areas. Still looking at some snow showers lingering snow shower will linger here for the mostly east of the Fox Islands and along the Alaska Peninsula. And this thing here still stuck with some areas of light snow showers, possibly through the Kuskokwim Valley down into western and southwestern Cook Inlet. But again, pretty light amounts with that thing and clearing out over the Copper River Basin, North Gulf Coast. No change up to the north there. And system now pushing some rain into the central, actually southern southeast coast, pushing northward throughout the day, but should stay south of the Juneau area. Lows for tonight, 20s there, the northern southeast coast, to near 30 in the south. Below zero north of the Alaska Range, northern Kuskokwim Valley, and St. Lawrence Island. Otherwise, teens and 20s. Southern Alaska, 30s for the Aleutians. Highs for the day on Thursday. Below zero from the Brooks Range to the Arctic coast. South central Alaska here, 30s and lower 40s for the southeast coast. 30s for the Aleutians, upper 20s for the Pribilofs, and teens and lower 20s for the central interior. Lows the following morning about the same as what they'll be tomorrow morning. Below zero temperatures here north and west of the Alaska Range, 15 to 20 in Bristol Bay, near freezing for Kodiak, teens and 20s south central Alaska, 15 to 20 for the northern panhandle, and upper 20s to lower 30s down to the south, followed by highs. 32 there, say for Haines and Skagway, 34 for Juneau, otherwise off to the south in the lower 40s, and mid-30s to near 40 south central Alaska, about the same in the Copper River Basin, well, a little cooler there, or actually much cooler in the Copper River Basin, mid-20s, Bristol Bay, 20s and 30s, and near 40 for Kodiak, and teens and 20s, central interior, and 0 to 10 below for the North Slope and the Arctic coast.